Welcome to Winchester, where the West Central Cougars are going to be taking on the Pleasant Hill Wolves. We're getting ready to start our first set of the JV match. We've got for West Central, we've got, let's see, oops, I thought she was going to fall. We've got starting lineups for West Central. Number 5, Allie Peterson. Number 8, Elise Brown. Number 9, Shaylin Batoon. 21, Belle Brown. 28, Gracie Moore. And 32, Abby Vieira.
And for Pleasant Hill, we have Danny Lewis, Hannah Hill, McKinley Lowe, Kaylee Barnes, Jade Peebles, and Madison Daniels.
The coach for the Wolves is Terry Clowers with her assistant Shannon Davis. And for West Central, it's Krista Coons and Kelly Mast is her assistant. We're just looking for rotations. The officials are checking all the rotations. And we're going to start with Pleasant Hill with the first serve.
Looks like an all-freshman lineup for the Wolves. I believe the Cougars is a mix of freshman and sophomore.
Back to serve is Jade Peebles with the serve over. West Central is going on the outside hit by Belle Brown.
Good reach.
Nice. Point West
I
Central.
apologize for the crying baby.
We have an assistant up here tonight, Mr. DeWitt. Back to serve for West Central is Batoon, Shaylin Batoon.
How's that?
And it's going to be shanked out of bounds by the Wolves. So second point goes to West Central.
Good short serve. They're playing her a little bit deeper. Oop, she's moving up now. Ball's up by the Wolves. Free ball sent over to the Cougars.
Go
Middle set.
Nice hit by Belle Brown.
Good dig.
And go back offside.
Sent by the Cougars.
Yep. Riley Burke. And I have an attempt of a dink over in the center for the Wolves, but it's going to end up in the net. So point goes back to West Central. Batoon will be back to serve again.
Looks like Danny Lewis is setting for the Wolves. Ball's up.
Yep, serve is up and good. We're going to have a 3-touch hit here. Back to West Central. They're going to go on the outside. Back row.
Those are always fun.
Yeah. And point West Central, 4-0. They've taken on an early lead. Thanks for joining us on the WC Athletics YouTube page. Make sure that you're subscribing and liking our videos tonight.
Ball was hit off the ceiling, and the Wolves could not pick it back up.
So there's going to be a timeout taken on the court. West Central is ahead, 5-0. We'll be right back. All right, we're back to Winchester. Shaylin Batoon back to serve for West Central with a nice top of the net serve, which is going to get a point. And we are at 6.
She's almost picking on Daniels over
here.
There
we go. I know. Sorry. I was hesitant because the scoreboard was
Ball's
kind
up.
of funny.
Free ball sent by the Wolves. Cougars will return it.
Backside
right side
to
hit.
Vera. She has a nice hit. Sometimes she comes up as a setter too, but she's got a powerful hit to her. We're going outside to Allie Peterson. Nice attack. And Pleasant Hill is there, however, unable to get the ball back over to the West Central territory. So point West Central, 7-0.
Good swings by the Cougars so far. Playing aggressive.
Nice serve by Batoon. Free ball over from Pleasant Hill and just barely short of the net. So 8-0 West Central. This is the first set of the JV match. Ball's
up to Hill.
Up and back over. Vieira is there to hit the ball back over. We're going to attempt a back row hit by Vieira. Kind of deflected into the net. However, there was a block there by number 10, Kaylee Barnes.
Belle Brown was there to pick up that block and send it over, and it could not be returned by the Wolves.
Batoon back for another serve. She's had a lot of several serves right in a row, doing a great job. There was a tip there by McKinley Lowe. We're going to pass it over, set it over. Lowe there for a backside hit. It's received by Brown. Another backside by Lowe.
Back row attack, just long.
So Pleasant Hill is going to get their first point of the night. They are down 1-9, and back to serve right now is McKinley Lowe. She did a good job on the backside of the front row. Had a couple of good hits and a nice serve with the ace. Had a little collision in the back row for the Cougars, so point Pleasant Hill 2-9.
Both teams going for the short serve so far this evening.
Low for the serve again to Belle Brown. We're going to go middle with a hit by Brown and
Good
nice
hit. Good
nice
up by
hit.
Peebles.
Yep.
Free ball sent by the Wolves.
Allie
Outside
Peterson.
attack.
Oh, shoot, right into the net. Lowe's got another service point for her. 3-9 for West Central. Over to Vieira. We're going to take Vieira offside a little bit, off speed a little. She hit from the outside, but it was off speed and got it over with enough force to get a point there. So point West Central 10-3. We've got Riley Burke back to serve. She's our libero.
Short serve returned by the Wolves. One hit over.
Yep.
Cougars will send a free ball. Wolves return a free ball.
Little tip by Batoon with a nice spot. Good work for her. She found a hole right in the front row. Cougars up 11-3. Burke back to serve.
Ball serve
Nice
short. Peebles is there.
Ooh, nice work by Hannah Hill, who got it rolled out of the net there. It's a hard thing to do. And Belle Brown with a nice spot on the back side, right side for the Pleasant Hill. They had a hole there, so 12-3.
They had a double block on that middle. She was able to find the gap.
Burke with the serve. Over and up. And he's excited for a point for the Cougars too. 13-3. It's always more fun to listen to him than us anyway. Hannah Hill with a free ball over for Pleasant Hill. Got another free ball, kind of a tip on Hannah Hill for back row or backside. Nice hit by Gracie Moore. It was a little off speed, kind of rolled over the block and found a hole in the right in the middle of the middle and left side. So point West Central 14-3. Oh, Whitney Dolan for the shout out. She's taken little DeWitt down to the gym.
He was just getting a little too excited. Free ball by the Wolves to Burke. Batoon, middle set to Brown.
Nice ace. Lowe was there, but just unable to receive it back over the net for Pleasant Hill. So West Central another point, 15-3. Burke back to serve. Daniels was there. We're going to free ball it over. We're going to try to set this up. Backside hit or tip by Vieira. Nice work. She saw short. Now Danny Lewis was there to receive it, as was Hannah Hill to try and pop it back over, but unable to do so. So we're back to West Central. Point 16-3. Girls have had good serves tonight.
Hill tries to save it.
Yep. Little miscommunication there and goes out of bounds, but Hannah Hill's there to try and recover. Looks as though Pleasant Hill's going to take a timeout. The Cougars are up 17-3. We're going to take a timeout as well. All right, West Central's up 17-3. Riley Burke has a serve over for West Central.
Burke to Batoon to Vieira. Back
Nice hit.
Good dig, I think, by Daniels.
Hannah Hill with a free ball over. We're going to go outside to Gracie Moore for a kill. Nice
Good
work.
spot.
18-3 for the Cougars. They're doing a good job of playing the net. West Central is up front. We've got Vieira on the right side and Belle Brown center and Gracie Moore on the left. So we've got a lot of height and strength to us.
Cougars are very tall this year.
Yep. And point for West Central as the ball for Pleasant Hill goes out of bounds. 19-3.
Burke still back to serve.
Not been keeping track, but she's had probably 6 or 7 right in a row. Hannah Hill out to hit on the outside. Tip back over by Batoon. And a free ball over West Central. Good attempt by Riley Burke with a one-arm hit, but kind of gets shanked out of bounds. We have a substitution for Pleasant Hill right now. Jaden Hartsock is coming in. Madison Daniels is going to have a seat.
Stepping back to serve is number 10, Kaylee Barnes.
Underhand serve, deep. We're going to go
Burke
outside to
Batoon.
Gracie Moore for a tip, and point for West Central. Pleasant Hill was there, however, the second hit was unable to get it back over. Kaylee Gilbert's going to come in for Pleasant Hill and go to the back row for Kaylee Barnes. Belle Brown back to serve for West Central, inbounds. Free ball over. We're going to go middle here for a Brown.
Good
Nice.
spot.
Elise Brown with kind of a dip over to a hole in the front row for Pleasant Hill. So point West Central 21-4.
We have Brown playing middle and Moore in the outside. Vieira still on the right side.
And ace for West Central, 22-4. First set of this JV match between West Central and Pleasant Hill.
Brown still back to serve.
Nice
Deep
serve. Ball over. We're going to go kind of free ball over for West Central.
Set it up. Pleasant Hill's going to return a free ball.
They get it over. Middle hit by Elise Brown. Another tip. And nice work by Lowe, who kind of had a one-hand hit there, but was able to keep it off of the floor. Just goes out of bounds. So 23-4. West Central is up. Belle Brown's going to go back to serve another.
Ball's up.
Nice serve. Lowe is there. We're going to free ball it over. Batoon to Vieira. We're going to Gracie Moore. And that was kind of a tip over, but point West Central.
The tips are definitely working for the Cougars.
They are. So this is going to be what game point for West Central, 24-4. Belle Brown's back to serve. And ball is up and in, out of bounds. Just a little long there. So
Looks like Jalen Dolan will be coming in for Belle Brown.
back to serve is Danny Lewis for Pleasant Hill. And short serve. So West Central is going to take the first set here, 25-5 for West Central versus Pleasant Hill. We're going to take a break while they're getting ready for the second match. We'll be right back.
And we're back for the second set between the Cougars and the Wolves. JV. Batoon back to serve. Ball is up. In back row, Pleasant Hill.
We have low on the backside hip. And
Another tip.
Batoon with the tip over. Pleasant Hill is going to try and set this up outside to Kaylee Barnes.
Short spike to Brown, to Vieira.
Ooh,
Back to Brown.
Nice roll.
Just over the net.
Yep. She just has kind of a little roll to her. It just barely skims the top of the net and drops right over. Early lead for West Central, 1-0. Batoon back to serve again. And I do apologize because I've been saying her name wrong all season, so sorry. All right, point West Central, 2-0. It's hard when we don't know these girls personally.
She's got a nice hard serve, though.
Yep, I don't want to get anything wrong, so I apologize. Ooh, nice serve. Nice serve. It gets stopped by the top of the tape of the net and just barely bounces right back over it. What a great serve. 3-0.
Ball is up.
Nice serve. Out of bounds by Pleasant Hill. Point 4-0. So thanks for the up to 14 of you watching tonight, the WC Athletics YouTube page. Make sure that you hit subscribe so you see all of our events, and like our video for tonight.
Batoon served just a little bit long. Point to the Wolves. And it looks like Jade Peoples will step out to serve. While you're hitting that subscribe button, be sure to go in the comments and wish Amanda Vortman a very happy birthday. This Cougar broadcast, volleyball broadcast, would not be possible without her.
Thanks. Oh, nice one hand by Vieira trying to save it, but just goes out of bounds a little bit. There was a nice play there on both teams right now. So nice work, girls. Peoples back to serve. Middle by Belle Brown. Nice little, she was a little off speed, but it worked out because it bounced off the top of the net and just kind of falls into a hole. So point West Central, 5-2. In right now is Riley Burke, and
I think Gracie Moore just came in and replaced Josie Clayton.
Yep. Nice serve by Burke, and out of bounds. Madison Daniels was there for the ball, however, didn't control it very well, so it goes out of bounds. Point West Central, 6-2.
Pleasant Hill back row is Hannah Hill, Madison Daniels, and Jade Peoples.
Daniels there again.
To Hill.
Free ball, tip it over. Another tip by Batoon.
Lewis picked up that tip.
Yep.
Then it could not be returned.
She was there, and then there's just a hole kind of right over her shoulder, so it's hard to be up and get to that hole. Back to serve again is Burke.
To Hill. Daniels will take it and send it over. Free ball. Batoon.
Up to set.
Oh. To Gracie Moore.
Nice. Another kind of off speed. She was coming down and kind of cupped the ball a little bit, but put it away. So point West Central, 8-2. I think she thinks that she may have got away with something.
Got into the net or a throw.
I think she might have got away with a throw too, but that's okay. All right, West Central. Make sure, West Central's playing Pleasant Hill tonight, but they're going to be taking on Triopia tomorrow at Bluffs, where you can join the game at WC Cougar Sports on their YouTube page. Make sure that you're subscribing to them as well.
Free ball sent over by the Wolves. The Cougars set up Gracie Moore on the outside, and she gets the kill.
Ball goes off of Hannah Hill in the back row for Pleasant Hill. She was there just kind of to have her body positioned right, and it kind of shanks off to the side.
Burke's still back to serve.
Nice cross-court serve there. We're going outside to low, backside here. Burke was there. We're going Belle Brown in the middle with a nice
swing and good dig
but
by Peoples.
Was right there. Yep. Nice work, girls. Another hit by Belle Brown and point.
She gets it this time, and she hits her great-grandma in the process.
Oh, poor Lacey. But she's probably proud of that one.
I'm
she
sure
got a
she
point
is.
On it. Nice work by Belle Brown in the front row. 11-2, West Central. Riley Burke with a short serve, so 11-3, and back to serve for what Pleasant Hill is going to be low.
still hear Decker from the stands.
Yep, he's cheering on his Cougars. That's what he's going to be doing the rest of his life. Nice ace by Lowe for Pleasant Hill.
He will be at his fair share of volleyball games, that's for sure. And practices.
And practices, as Mom's the 5th and 6th grade coach this year. Thanks for taking that one on. Another
It's a
short
fun age.
season, but
Yes, very short.
at least they're getting it. They need the fundamentals.
Right.
Low with the serve over Bell Brown. We're going to free ball over for West Central. Pleasant Hill is there. We're going to go on the outside for Hill. A little
Someone
tip
is in
over.
the net.
And they're going to call a net violation on West Central.
Not sure if that was 28 or 21.
It's kind of hard to tell. But they're going to give the point to Pleasant Hill. They have 5 points to 11. Back to serve again is Low. Just had about 3 in a row here. Another good serve in. Burke had a nice up, and we're going to free ball over for West Central.
Deep free ball, good spot.
And,
Wolves attempt to return.
Yep. They had a couple deep hits in the back, and Lowe's there to try and get it back over, but they were unable to do so.
They're creeping up just enough, and Brown pushed it deep.
Yep. Bell Brown back to serve, 12-5 West Central. Good serve in, right in the triangle of 3 Pleasant Hill, and they're all girls, and they're all looking at each other like, we don't know who really probably needs to take that.
Bounced off a couple of them.
Yep.
Good
They all
hard serve,
kinda
though, by Brown.
Nice. Yeah, she has a nice hard serve and does a good job. She's a good locator for holes. Nice serve. Back to Daniels. Low.
Free ball by Lewis. Brown to Batoon.
Nice.
Vieira.
Vieira's got a nice swing on her, and she does a good job on that right side. That's kind of a I don't know, one of those positions that you don't look at very much because you're always looking at the outside hitter to be your big hitter. However, she does a great job on the backside because you have just as much offense to be played on that side as you do any of them. She's also steps in as the setter occasionally. So
Kaylee Barnes' serve is
nice
over.
work. Here she goes, backside hit right on the line. Nice work by Vieira. She first takes a little dink to, like the ball was coming right over to her head. She does a nice overhand dink there, gets to the third attack, and over in point, 14-6 West Central. She's going to go back to serve as well.
Ball's up and deep.
Kaylee Gilbert came in for Pleasant Hill during that serve, or right before that serve.
Vieira to Moore.
Moore with a cross-court
Good
hit.
spot.
Nice kill. Nice work. Vieira's coming up to set, it appears like, or she did on that last one. She's kind of versatile. She's all around, can do all the things. She does a good job.
She has a very good off-speed hit. Like, I have no doubt she can hit the ball hard, but she comes in and switches
Just
things
like
up when
that.
you need to.
Just like that serve right there. It looks like it's probably going to have some power to it, and all she does is float it right up there, right into the hole. Nice work.
Front row for the Cougars looks like Elise Brown, Gracie Moore, and Shaylee Batoon.
Oh, and see,
Just
then she
long.
places it. She's placing it in this back hole, but goes a little long, floats up a little bit. So Danny Lewis is going to come back for Pleasant Hill and serve. They are down 7-16 in the second set. The JV match.
Short
She has
serve.
a nice soft touch. However, I believe both times she's served tonight, it's kind of gone right into the net. Gracie Moore is going to go back to serve for West Central. Josie Clayton's coming in for the front row as Riley, our libero, is going to have a seat for a rotation.
Another short serve.
Yep. Hannah Hill's going to go back for Pleasant Hill and serve.
Cougars lead the Wolves 17-8 in this second set. Cougars did take the first set.
Nice serve. We're going outside to Josie Clayton, who has a nice swing to her, but goes out of bounds. I've noticed with her, she's got a really hard swing, needs to follow through just a little bit.
Right.
Lewis with another, or I'm sorry, Hill with another serve.
Dolan to Burke.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
and
no man's land.
miscommunication. Yep. Nobody's there for West Central, even though we had 2 people there, just nobody took it. They were going to free ball it over anyway, so.
17-10 now. Cougars lead.
Hill back to serve again, backside to Elise Brown. We're going kind of a tip here by Batoon. I don't know if that's really even considered a tip. But
And more like a free ball almost
yeah,
right there.
overhand
Back.
and free ball. Nice spot though.
Back to the Cougars. Burke. Vieira. Middle hit by Elise Brown.
Oh shoot. And
Just
right
into the net.
Yep. But she had a good approach to her.
Mhm.
Timing's everything with hits.
Timeout, Cougars.
Yeah, so Cougars are ahead 17-11. We're going to take a timeout, it appears, and we'll be back in a minute as well. Back in Winchester. Sorry.
Hannah Hill. You're fine. Hannah Hill still back to serve for the Wolves. Short serve to Burke. And Clayton will take that, and Vieira will send a free ball. Lewis.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
Little rushing action going on there for Pleasant Hill. Have some open holes and a couple girls rolling into one another, but oh, we're up to 17 viewers tonight. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for joining. If you're new here, please be sure to wish Amanda Wortman a happy birthday in the comments.
Thanks.
She's here at every game. You can listen to her beautiful voice.
Oh, no. That's anybody. Oh, nice
hit by Brown.
Yep, nice work, girls.
Vieira with the assist there, and Brown with the kill.
Not going to lie, this isn't really something that we've volunteered to do. It's fun to do. It is fun, but I don't even like to listen to myself, so.
Definitely a learning experience, I will say.
Nice jump serve by Elise Brown. And top of the net, West Central is going to take the ball there.
Clayton was there to knock it down.
Jade Peoples was kind of fighting her too. One of those kind of ugly whenever you get to fighting on the top of the net because somebody's usually going to end up in the net. But nobody did, so nice work.
Elise Brown's serve is short in the net.
All right, we've got Daniels coming back in for Pleasant Hill, and hard to tell.
I think Kalia Gilbert is being replaced by
Barnes, Kaylee Barnes.
Yes.
Sorry, we see him from the side. It's hard to see the numbers. All right, so Daniels back to serve. Pleasant Hill, and she has a nice speed on it, but her toss is a little short. She makes contact short, so points going to head over to West Central, where they're up 21-12, and Batoon is going back to serve.
Another tall front row lineup for the Cougars.
Yep.
We're just tall all the way around. Varsity as well.
Nice. Oh, yep. She hits the top of the tape again. She's done that a few times, however, just rolls off to that right side a little bit. I think the official even kind of looked at it like she wasn't for sure exactly. But out of bounds, point Pleasant Hill, 21-13, West Central leads.
People's serve.
Ooh.
It's a nice spot.
Nice spot.
Vieira there, but just couldn't quite get it to where she wanted it to go. 21-14, Cougar lead. People's back to serve again.
Pleasant Hill's doing a decent job. They have all freshmen out there. They have a young lineup, but that's good. Yeah.
Tip by Batoon, and then PHILL tried to return it back with a tip and just.
It was a throw.
Yes.
But she was reaching for it. She was in one spot, the ball went to the other spot. She was already off the floor, so she just kind of, try to get a hand on it. You either get called for that or ends up on the ground. So nice serve by Burke. Pleasant Hill's unable to return it back over. They've got the serve back, 23-14.
Burke's had quite a few service points in this game.
Yep, she does. She's done a good job.
Daniels to Barnes.
And unable to get that third hit. So we're going to go game point for West Central, 24-14, with Burke back to serve. West Central took the first set, 25-5. This JV match. Serve is up and good. Daniel, low, dink it over.
Burke to Batoon, outside to Gracie Moore, who'll tip it over. Peebles, Lewis, low.
And backside to Vieira, see if she can put this down. And she
She
doesn't,
gets it.
but she gets her hit point there. So nice work.
Yep, off a wolf or two.
Yep. So West Central is going to take this JV match. First set was 25-5, and second was 25-14. So we've got quite the practice time here for volleyball. It takes about 15-20 minutes. So we're going to take a break as well. And make sure that you're subscribing to our WC Athletics page and like our video for tonight. Again, you can follow us tomorrow on the WC Cougar Sports page as the volleyball team is going to be taking on Triopia at Bluffs. We also have a few other upcoming games. On Thursday, our junior high girls volleyball will be playing at Greenfield. And Thursday also, our volleyball team will be taking on Route at Route. And then Friday, our football team is going to be taking on Carrollton at home. That'll be our last home football game. It'll be our senior night as well. So make sure that you're following both of those pages, the YouTube pages, and you'll be able to see a couple more games this week.
Be sure to get your comments in to wish Amanda happy birthday. I'm going to repeat that all night. We want to see some comments, people.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. All right, well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. All right, welcome to Winchester, where we're getting ready to start the varsity match between the West Central Cougars and the Pleasant Hill Wolves. As the officials are checking the rotations, we'll go through some starting lineups. For Pleasant Hill, number 7, Courtney Holcomb, 12, Madeline Lanter, 16, Chloe Orr, 21, Brayley Anderson, 23, Jaden Barnes, and 25, Maddie Masters. They are coached by Terry Clowers and assisted by Shannon Davis.
And for the Cougars, we have Callista Fox, Carson Wardlow, Lily Little, Sydney Elliott, Emma Slagle, and Anna Sellers. Cougars are coached by Krista Coons, and she is assisted by Kelly Mast.
So early on in the game, Courtney Holcomb was serving for Pleasant Hill and had a good serve, gets it over, and West Central's unable to return the ball, so they'll take the early lead 1-0. Second serve is up and good. We're going outside to Anna Sellers, who has a nice kill. Point West Central.
Off the tape of the net just a little bit. Yep. Fox back to serve for the Cougars. Got Slagle, Elliott, and Sellers in the front row for the Cougars.
She has a nice jump ball. We're going we're going free ball over for Pleasant Hill. Now we're going to go backside to Slagle with a nice kill. Nice, but number 7, Holcomb, is there to receive it. Just kind of goes out of bounds a bit.
Fox still back to serve.
In for Pleasant Hill is going to be number 15, Jade Peebles. She had some good playing time on the JV game, and she's going to come in for varsity. Fox with another good set, or next serve, I'm sorry.
Tip over by the Wolves. Elliott got up for a hit.
Ooh.
Push by the Wolves.
Going middle by Anna Sellers, out of bounds.
Those to Janes, to Fox, to Sellers. Back to serve for the Wolves is number 12, Madeline Lanter. She was actually a very strong player for the Wolves last year, too. I had the pleasure of coaching at Meridosha High School, and we saw her quite a bit in the PCC conference tournament.
Yeah, but outside hit on Elliott. She finally found her spot right there. I told her last game. Nice. All right, Pleasant Hill was unable to get the ball over, and West Central is going to take a point. Sydney Elliott will be back to serve.
Sub in for the Cougars. It looks like
Summer Davis is coming in.
Yep, number 13.
Ball up.
Free ball.
Free ball.
Oh, stealing.
Winchester stealing.
They'll get you every time.
Yep, absolutely. So I'm glad to see Sydney Elliott making good contact with the ball. I told her last game, I said once she gets her hand on that ball, she's going to hit it hard, and she did. Just has to get her timing right. All right, nice reception by the Wolves to get it over. West Central is unable to do anything with it, so out of bounds. Point goes back to Pleasant Hill.
It's like Morgan Coons will step back to serve, and she'll replace Sydney Elliott.
Maddie Masters is back to serve for Pleasant Hill. They are down 3-4.
Short serve, too short.
Yep, 3-5. All right, Lily Little is going to come into the front row. Anna Sellers is having a seat, and Maddie DeJanes is back to serve for West Central. Maddie's wearing that green color, which is our libero, meaning she can play on the court. She can't play front row, but she has to sit out just one rotation and then can come in without counting for a substitution.
An ace for DeJanes right there.
So in front row for West Central right now, we've got quite a bit of height. We've got Emma Slagle, Lily Little, and Summer Davis. Nice reception by Holcomb. We're going outside here, and Peebles was up to hit.
DeJanes to Fox outside to Davis. And the Wolves are going to push it over.
Yeah, I may have lied. That wasn't Peebles. That was Orr.
The Pleasant Hill spike attempt into the net. DeJanes back again to serve. 7-3 Cougar lead.
Nice serve.
Deep
up.
serve.
Yep, nice work. Holcomb is there, though.
Free
ball over. We're going to go off speed a little bit for Slagle. Backside. We're going to go middle hit by Anderson and inbounds. She has a kill.
That ball seemed to drop.
It did really quick, and I think Fox was kind of surprised by it, too, because she was kind of thinking that was going to go out of bounds, and it just sliced it down. Back to serve is Brayley Anderson for Pleasant Hill, who has a nice serve, barely goes over the top of the tape. We're going back to Holcomb, but Little was there to block, and then she's going up for a middle hit, which it goes out of bounds. So point Pleasant Hill.
Both teams swinging, though, which you like to see.
Yep, absolutely. Braylee Anderson's back to serve for Pleasant Hill. They are down 5-7. And a little crossbody hit and out of bounds.
You know, this might be one of the tallest Cougar teams I've seen since 2010, I think, when we had like Tommy White and Cassie Anslin and Andrea Cox and some very tall girls there, too.
Well, where you're going to see, you're going to have missed another middle hitter for West Central tonight, where unfortunately, Morgan Hoots went out of the ball game last night with an injury and is not here tonight. So she's another one that's over 6 foot. It's nice to have this height. Emma Slagle back to serve and a short serve. So Pleasant Hill is going to get a point.
Looks like Peebles will re-enter the game.
Alyssa Gregory's is coming in for back row.
Ashley.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know. I've done that so many times. I have become that older person that calls everyone the wrong name. All right, Peebles. Oh, with a nice serve right over the net.
Cougars will send a nice free ball.
Holcomb, middle hit, but Little's there with it.
Off the ceiling. Cougars still return the ball. Tip.
Ooh, nice work by DeJanes being there. One hand.
Fox
outside.
To Davis.
Going off Holcomb. Nice by DeJanes. Nice floor work, girls.
Both teams are getting scrappy right here.
Nice hit by Chloe Orr. Outside, kind of goes through a block and ends up in middle territory for West Central. So point for Pleasant Hill.
It's a fun volley right there.
Yeah. Both teams doing a good job. Jade Peebles back to serve for Pleasant Hill right now. They're trailing by 2, by 3.
And Pleasant Hill actually has quite a few seniors out there right now.
Yeah. But then they've also got Peebles, who's a freshman. So
right.
They've got some good diversity of ages here. Carson Wardlow is back in to serve for West Central. She came in for the back row. And a little short there. Also, Sydney Elliott checked in for West Central front row. So you've got Lily Little, Calissa Fox, and Sydney in the front row.
Pleasant Hill takes over the serve, Chloe Orr.
Nice attack there by Holcomb and kept the ball in play, but West Central's going to come out with a point.
Fox had a little surprise tip there.
Anna Sellers is checking in back in for West Central front row. Serve is up and good. Holcomb is there. However, second attempt is unable to get the ball over. So point West Central. Little's going to be back to serve again. Second one in a row. Good serve up. We're going backside to Holcomb. Free ball over. All right, we're going
outside.
Sydney tipping it over. Nice work.
Little to Fox, middle to Sellers.
Nice hit. Oh, that's hard. That is so hard. Chloe Orr did a good job of being right there, but the ball was hit super hard by Anna Sellers, goes up, hits the ceiling, comes right back in her face. And you can't hit 2 consecutive balls at the same time. So
little serves up and good.
We're going backside to Holcomb, and Anna Sellers is there, as was Sydney, but they don't have their block together. Anna gets a hand on it, but just comes right back in between the two of them. So point Pleasant Hill. Back to serve right now is Courtney Holcomb. 9-13 for West Central lead.
Janes to Fox.
Nice.
Up middle for Sydney Elliott.
Nice work.
Leonter at the spike.
Carson Wardlow's there. Hits into the ceiling, and it's all game at that point. Wherever it's going to land, nobody ever knows.
Both teams getting lots of good swings on the ball.
Courtney Holcomb back to serve again. Underhand serve, but back deep to Carson Wardlow. We're having Anna Sellers with the outside hit out of bounds.
So a little bit long there from Sellers, and there will be a timeout taken by the Cougars.
Cougars lead 13-11. We're going to stop for a couple minutes too. We'll be right back. All right, back to Winchester. We've got Holcomb back to serve for Pleasant Hill. We're going outside to Anna Sellers, tip over, but 15.
Peoples is there.
Yep, Peoples is there.
The setup by Lantern at 21. Braylee Anderson.
Outside hit by Elliott. We're going Masters, tip over to a hole, and point Pleasant Hill. They're making a comeback, down just by 1. Holcomb's going back to serve again. She's had several right in a row, done a good job. She has an underhand serve. Back to Gregory.
Fox.
Middle to Elliott. Kind of bounces off the top of the net.
Whoa.
Anderson, Lanter, free
A little
ball
bit of
out
a
of bounds.
wild set there.
Yep.
And Fox will step back to serve for the Cougars, and it looks like Emma Slagle is going to replace Ashley Gregory in the front row.
Cougars are ahead, 14-12. Have a quick free ball over, and Miss Slagle backside hit. We're going free ball for Masters,
And free ball.
inbounds. free ball. And oh gosh, that was a hard one. All
Little
right,
set into the net there.
Yep, kind of a pass right up into the net. Nobody able to get it over, so point goes to Pleasant Hill, 13-14. And for Pleasant Hill right now is going to be Jaden Barnes. She's a junior. Nice reception by DeJanes. We're going Anna Sellers in the middle, a little tip over. Backside to Barnes.
Fox
Tip
tips
over.
over. Actually, she took a little hop there, and she's in the back row, so really that's not allowed. They did
Yep,
not catch her.
they
So
didn't do it. Nice hit by Sydney. Nice work. She's doing a great job tonight. And nice free ball. Nice free ball by Anderson to get that over.
outside
Masters.
set for the Wolves. To Janes to Fox, outside to Elliott.
Nice.
And good spot.
Nice spot by Sydney. The ball was coming from behind her. I didn't know if she was going to get her shoulders turned around, but she did a great job, hit cross court into an empty hole. She's going to go back to serve right now, too.
The Wolves have done a very good job covering the floor, but right there they were just creeping up, and she caught them.
Yep, absolutely. Summer Davis is coming into the front row. Carson
Balls up.
Wardlow has a seat, and nice serve by Sydney Elliott. Tonight's her night. She's doing a great job. Oops.
Oh, goodness.
One of our pads fell off of the wall.
Better
One of our
get Grant DeWitt on
cushions.
that.
Well, Dr. Blankenship is down there too. Oh gosh, he's leaning over with the baby.
Oh, goodness. If you're tuning in with us, be sure to wish Amanda Wortman a very happy birthday in the comments, please.
Thank you. All right, Elliott back to serve. Nice serve. Nice up by Barnes.
Oh, Sellers' ball. I don't think she meant to send it over, but that's where it went right over the tape of the net, and the Wolves could not return it. Those are always tough, though, right at the top of the net.
Yep, absolutely.
Elliott.
Sorry.
We're thinking alike. Elliott was back to serve there.
All
Lander
right.
set.
Anderson there, but so was Anna Sellers. Nice block. Anderson tried to recover, went up and down very nicely, just like she should, but unable to get the ball back over. Point West Central. They're up 18-13 with Sydney Elliott back to serve again. Nice serve.
Good
nice
hard
hard serve to Anderson. Tip over by Sellers. She's going to do it again and play net. Hey, nice work, though, by Fox and DeJanes there to cover her up. Backside to Emma Slagle with a
Good
nice
hit.
kill. Right side hit by Emma Slagle. Nice work, girls. They did a good job of covering each other and moving where they needed to be.
Good set, too. They weren't ready for that right side attack.
Nope. There was a lot of play going on, and all the Cougars did a good job of putting it in play.
Good hard serve again.
Free ball over for Pleasant Hill. DeJanes is there. Fox to Summer, and barely out of bounds.
Tried to go line.
Yep.
Just, yeah, like you said, just barely out of bounds.
But maybe just a couple inches. So Coons is coming in, and Sydney's having a seat. Back to serve right now is Maddie Masters for Pleasant Hill. Back to DeJanes. Davis. We're going to free ball over from Fox.
Holcomb.
And we're going Chloe Orr on the outside. She has a good swing to her, and she puts it away. Ace.
Good spot by Orr. Masters back again to serve. 19-5, Cougar lead.
Back to Davis. Fox, and we're going backside. Off hit, free ball. Janes is there. Oh,
Fox will tip it over. Pleasant Hill recovers. Spike by Anderson
was there, and Anna Sellers was off the net but went up to block, so it's just deflective and hits West Central territory, so point Pleasant Hill.
Maybe up just a little bit late there, which is why she caught the ball as it was coming down.
Masters with the serve back for Pleasant Hill, and nice
good try
attempt by Davis. Coons hits it out of bounds, and Davis tries to recover it. She does a good attempt at that, however, isn't able to make it back over. So point Pleasant Hill. They are down 17-19 with Masters back to serve. Another nice serve. Going offside to Davis.
Off the ceiling.
And they did a good job at trying to play that. It's very hard to play off of these domes. Gregory's going to come in for back row, and Miss Slagel's going to have a seat. Gregory will go back to serve.
Our ceiling definitely is a factor, especially when you're not used to playing here.
And it's short. I mean,
So
you go
short.
like over to Pittsfield, they have the same thing, but it's like double the height. Good serve by Gregory. Masters is there, and they're going to...
Rotation error by the Cougars.
Okay, so point goes to Pleasant Hill.
You know, they used to actually hang the American flag right in the middle of the court, too.
Yes.
And that was that was a challenge.
So the thing with volleyball is that you have 6 positions out there, and each person has to stay in those positions. However, when the ball is played and the ball crosses the boundary of the net, you can rotate. However, you have to go back to that original position whenever the serve happens, and that obviously wasn't happening.
I don't think the Cougars were quite ready there.
They weren't. They were going out of rotation again because I think they're trying to correct it. So Coach Coons is going to take a timeout because she needs to figure out what's going on and where they're going, as is the scorekeepers. So we'll take a break too and be back in about 50 seconds.
People are listening.
Yeah, thanks for the shout outs, Sydney Brown, and I think there was a couple others. Nothing like spending your birthday at the gym, but this is where my family comes.
Looks like Anna Sellers will take a seat for the Cougars.
Brayley Anderson with a hard out-of-bounds serve for Pleasant Hill.
Cougars thought about touching that,
Yeah,
but
they did.
let it go.
All right, Gregory's going to be back to serve for the Cougars. They are up 21-19. Serve is up and good.
Or to Anderson, I believe, to Lanter.
Ooh, short free ball. Nice work by Lanter. She just kind of drops her shoulder and barely takes it over the net, which is finding a hole. That was a hard one to recover. All right.
Front row for the Cougars right now is Fox, Little, and Davis.
Jade Peoples comes in for Pleasant Hill. She's going back to serve right now. She's got a nice serve to her. The Janes is there to Fox. Free ball over from Little.
Lanter to Peebles. Back to Lanter. Tip.
Going
Fox
middle to nice.
There you go.
Nice work by Lily Little. Middle hit. Went straight middle back row and point 22-20. Carson Wardlow is coming in to serve. Sydney Elliott comes in for the front row as well.
It's 22-20 Cougar lead. Very close game here.
Nice short serve. Up by Elliott. Nice block. Ooh,
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, what's she?
Now it did hit the antenna, but
Okay.
who they call it?
They
Say that Pleasant Hill hit it last, and then it hit the antenna.
Okay. So point West Central.
It was a good little fight there, though.
It was. Good job by Sydney. Serve out of bounds. Back for Pleasant Hill is going to be Chloe Orr, trying to get a couple points. They are down 21-23. This is the first set here.
Good
nice.
short, hard serve. Oh, but are they ready?
And then she comes right back to get back row there. Nice.
Tip, I was going to say. That'll be it was a good opportunity for Fox to tip it there. Just
Masters free ball over. Going little tip.
Lanter swing.
Ooh.
Off a block. And the Wolves take that one.
Yep. We got to close our blocks for West Central. We've had a couple out off the net. We've got to close them up because they're hitting well. They're hitting into us, and it's kind of deflecting.
You almost want to see the Cougars be a little more aggressive there and get a swing in.
Yep.
When you got a couple-point lead, you know.
Here's
get
Elliott.
ahead.
Nice hit. Nice.
Off the ceiling. Oh.
Nice job by Anderson. She tries to recover, one-armed at that, but unable to do so. So we're going to do B2 game point for first set here. We're going to actually take a timeout. So we'll take that and come back for game point in 58 seconds. Okay, we came back in 20 seconds.
Back to serve. The set point for the Cougars is Lily Little. Ball's up. A good serve.
Yep.
Peoples will send it over. See Little to Fox. Middle to Anna Sellers. They'll go for the tip. Peoples is there.
Lanter to a tip over. Kind of free ball over. Sydney Elliott.
Good block by Lanter there.
Nice. Free ball over, but good way to
there.
recover, girls. Lanter back outside.
Ooh. Oh, and the free ball sent by the Cougars. Good free ball. Good aggressive free ball.
Kind of a chicken arm. Hey, nice hustle, everybody, for that last game point. West Central's going to take the first set 25-22. We're going to take a timeout, or, in between games, we'll take a break as well and come back for the second set of this varsity match.
And we're back for the second set between the West Central Cougars and the Pleasant Hill Wolves.
Starting lineups for the Wolves is Madeline Lanter, Jade Peoples, Chloe Orr, Courtney Holcomb, Braylee Anderson, and Maddie Masters.
It looks like we have for the Cougars, Calista Fox, Maddie DeJanes, Summer Davis, Lily Little, Emma Slagle, and Sydney Elliott.
Nice serve over by Fox. They're going to, Pleasant Hill free balls it over. Fox is going outside to Sydney Elliott
Good
with
reach.
a nice hit and a tip over for a point from Masters. So Pleasant Hill with an early lead. Holcomb's going to go back to serve for Pleasant Hill. Underhand serve, but she does a good job with that. Always has a couple points here. We're going outside to Little. Nice kill. Bounce off the top of the net, but Pleasant Hill was not there to receive it. So point West Central.
Little will get that kill, and Fox will get that assist right there.
Elliott back to serve. Ball up and in. Nice hard serve.
Oh,
reflects off the ceiling, but Pleasant Hill does a great job of keeping it in play. Going to Jane's backside to Lily, but out of bounds.
Sailed a little long. Did they touch it, though?
Yeah, they're thinking that it did, but
not, says the officials.
Jaden Barnes is coming in for Pleasant Hill, and
Morgan Coons will replace Sydney Elliott for the Cougars.
And back to serve for Pleasant Hill's Madeline Lanter. She's done a nice job in there tonight. She's a senior. Back to DeJanes. We're going back row
attack to Coons.
And rolled off the side of her hand. So Pleasant Hill's got an early start or early lead here, 3-1 with Lanter back to serve again. Nice serve, barely over the net. Going outside to Davis, tip over. Anderson, middle.
Good up by DeJanes there. Fox to Davis.
Nice hit by Davis, which was tipped and out. So point goes to West Central.
Oh, I think she called it just out of bounds. No tip.
Okay.
Davis had a good swing, just a little more follow through.
Sorry,
to
I
knock
thought they
that
touched
down.
it. Nice serve. Back to DeJanes. We're going backside to Emma Slagle. Off-speed hit.
Fox will go back to Slagle in the middle.
Nice spot. Nice follow through. Right to the back right corner. Back left corner, I guess.
Wolves are up 4-2. Sorry, talked right when you were talking.
Nope, you're fine.
DeJanes steps back to serve for the Cougars.
They're trailing 2-4. This is the second set here of the varsity match. Cross court, nice ace. Right over the head of Jaden Barnes. Kind of floated right over his shoulder.
Little miscue there too, I think.
Or was there behind her also. It's kind of one of those things when it's coming at you and it's like at your shoulders, like what do you do with it?
Jane's ball's up and very deep. Too deep this time.
Yep.
Sails long.
Out of bounds. Maddie Masters is going to be back to serve, it looks like, for Pleasant Hill. They are ahead 5-3. Nice short serve.
Nice
right
hard
over the
serve.
net. Yep. Unable to be recovered from West Central, so point.
Looks like Riley Burke will be replacing Morgan Coons in the back row for the Cougars. Back row for the Cougars looks like Lily Little, Maddie DeJanes, and Riley Burke. Another good hard serve to Burke.
And out of bounds. Cougars going to have to pick it up a little bit, kind of being flat-footed here.
Yep, Masters does have a very good right over the net serve too.
Yep, absolutely. They're doing a great job. Good job from DeJanes. We're going backside to Lily. Nice hit.
Oh,
and
off the
again.
ceiling. That dreaded ceiling. It'll get ya.
Reflected.
Comes down so fast.
And right back at you. So good job.
I think that was Masters that got the ball up though.
Yep.
Holcomb, Lanter.
To Orr. Nice hit. Double block by Sellers and Fox. Just offside a little bit. She goes more middle hit.
And Orr's hit was off the tape a little bit too, which it's hard to pick up that read.
Braylee Anderson's back to serve for Pleasant Hill. Nice.
Oh,
barely out of bounds, and that had that total like float, like it's super hard, but you could tell it wasn't staying in one spot.
that'd be brutal if it would have stayed in.
No kidding. Elliott back in front row.
Davis to serve. A deep
And out of
serve.
bounds. They've had their muscles out today. All right, Carson Wardlow's coming in for the back row, as is Jade Peoples for Pleasant Hill. She's going to go back to serve. They are leading West Central 9-5.
Yeah, they definitely had their Wheaties this morning.
Nice serve by Peebles, back to DeJanes, going outside to Elliott for a nice tip over.
Peebles is there.
Yep, Peebles is right there.
Good recovery by Sellers, though, for the tip over, and then PHILL will now send a free ball.
Going outside to Elliott, come on. Sydney, nice hit. She follows through well, but hits the top of the tape, and it just rides the top over into the left side for Pleasant Hill. And point West Central. Anna Sellers will be back to serve.
The tape's been super helpful for both teams tonight in the hitting terms.
Yeah, it has. It's pretty, it kind of seems kind of loose, but. And serve out of bounds for Sellers. The Janes will check back in for her in the back row.
Or we'll step back to serve for the Wolves.
PHILL's up 10-6. Back to Wardlow. Fox.
Middle to Elliott. She had to go get that quite a ways,
Go
actually.
get some air on that one. Free ball over from Masters.
Back row
row.
attack by
And
Gregory
out
is
of
long.
bounds. Need to follow through on some shots here, getting a lot of things out of bounds. So West Central's going to take a timeout. They are trailing 6-11 in the second set of this varsity match. We'll be right back.
Or serve was up. We got a push over by Fox, so deep corner, and then 4 hits by Pleasant Hill, so West Central will take that point. And in comes Lily Little for Ashley Gregory. Fox will be back to serve.
Got two girls 6 foot tall out there, and the second one's trailing just a little bit. So we got to put these balls in play, girl.
Peebles.
Nice hit by Masters on the outside. However, we did have a double block there by both Lily and Emma. However, I don't think that the ball went over the net. Point
Balls up
West
by
Central.
Fox. Short
Nice
serve.
short.
Down.
And nice.
She had to reach up really high
she
for
did.
that.
She wasn't quite ready, and the way that the ball sounded on her hand, I was like, ooh.
Yep.
They
Luckily,
may
she caught it, though, and
yeah.
she hit it to the open spot. Masters gets that ball up to Peebles to Lanter. Wardlow's there. Fox will send it outside to Elliott.
And
Just
get a
in the net.
nice, oh shoot. She has a nice swing and it hits Lanter. Yeah, was it Lanter? Right in the chest.
Oh,
She comes down kind of, ooh. I mean, I wouldn't want to be behind that either.
that
Not
whole
gonna
come
lie.
serve is good to the Janes. Fox up to Slagle in the middle.
Nice hit. Holcomb was there. Nice one-arm hit
Oh,
by
ceiling.
Oh, shoot. Masters had a nice recovery in the out of bounds, and they unfortunately all that work and they hit the ceiling. So
Yep.
nice work for PHILL. They did a great job. Davis is coming in for the front row. Carson Wardlow is going out of bounds.
Elliott steps back to serve the Cougars. Ball is up and it's
of
out.
bounds. All right. PHILL has a lead 13-10. In right now is going to be Coons for West Central, and Jaden Barnes is coming in for Pleasant Hill.
Peebles will take a seat.
Lanter is back to serve right now. Nice serve up and over.
Oh.
Shoot. DeJanes is there, but passes it over. It just barely goes over, and Pleasant Hill's there to get it, but unable to do anything with it. So I think it was just kind of a, ooh,
I almost think she meant to tip it over the net, and it just hit off her hands a little funny. And
The James' serve is up and good.
Lanter to Anderson.
Ooh, nice block by Anna Sellers. Nice hit by
Free ball by
Anderson.
PHILL. DeJanes to Fox to Sellers. We'll push it deep.
Oh, good
Into
try.
the net.
Good try. Good
Yep.
try. It's hard when the pass goes into the net. It's super hard to recover on that. You can't follow the ball. You got to wait for it to come back.
Very good block by Sellers there, though, to
Yep,
throw the Wolves
absolutely.
off their game.
Absolutely. So hopefully West Central is going to get a little bit of spark back under them, and we're going to come back in about 50 seconds, and we'll be back. We've got Maddie DeJanes back to serve for West Central. They are trailing 12-13. This is the second set of the varsity match. Her serve is up and good. Masters is there.
Oh, I think that was actually a miscall by the official.
Well,
Because they had moved after the play. Maybe not. Yep,
Okay.
it is.
yep. So
She called him as they were moving, but you can move once the ball crosses the plane of the net.
Yep.
So it's just a premature call there, but
So replay for nobody gets a point. DeJanes is going to have the serve in back to Orr. We're going to free ball it over by Lanter. Going outside
out.
to Davis. Nice hit, but
good up by Masters right there.
Yep. Oh, another bad pass by Pleasant Hill with the ball right into the net, unable to recover that. So West Central's made a little bit of a comeback, and we are tied at 13s right now. DeJanes back to serve again. Nice short serve up and into the net. All right, Cougars, let's make it happen.
14-13 Cougar lead now. DeJane's still back to serve. A
Ball
good
to Barnes
serve.
and out of bounds.
Pleasant Hill appears to have lost a little bit of steam here. They were moving quite a bit, and they were covering everything. And right now they're kind of on their heels a little bit.
They had some really good floor coverage, so they have done a good job all night.
There you go. Good up.
Oh, shoot.
By Anderson off
Ooh,
the ceiling
nice
by
work.
Lanter. Oh, good try. They just have been getting caught at that net.
I know. That's like the third in a row for them. They just can't get that ball out. We got to get our passes up.
And the Cougars are definitely intimidating at the net, that's for sure.
Yep.
With all the height up there. Or to Lanter. Back to Masters, who will
Nice
do
hit.
a backside hit
Nice hit.
to Fox. Fox was there, bounced off the ceiling. Definitely a hard bounce back. The
Yep.
Cougars could not return.
Masters, after having a good hit, is going to go back to serve, and serve is up and good. DeJanes is there. We're going
Back row to Coons, and it is out.
All right. Pleasant Hill trails 15-16 with Masters back to serve again.
Good serve.
Short serve.
Coons to
Free
Fox.
ball.
Free ball over by Davis. A good spot.
Yep.
Setos. Free ball by Lanter, but Anna Sellers is there to tip it. And
Nice spot. PHILL gets a hand on it, but couldn't get it back over. So
right,
point
they weren't
West
quite
Central.
ready for that one. And I think
Nope.
it was a little bit higher than Sellers anticipated, but
Yep.
it worked.
That's all right. Little back to serve. Ball up and is over. Sellers is there.
Lanter to Anderson. Double block.
Nice hit. Oh, nice recovery. Oh, shoot. So Sellers and Davis both there with a double block. Reflects off again. Again, kind of block is off the net. So
That's a
can't
tough
keep
ball,
it.
too, for Coons. I mean, you're moving backwards, but
yeah.
it's almost better instead of using your hands there, which aren't as strong, to just step back and kind of give it a little bit of muscle with
Yep.
your forearms there.
Yep. Anderson's serve is up and good. West Central did a good job recovery. Coons. Oh, shoot. She
Coons is
back
up, just
row.
out, though. Just sailed.
Yep. It was close.
It was. And, you know, had it been just a tiny bit shorter, there was definitely no Pleasant Hill Wolf there to cover it.
No. Anderson's back to serve. Game is tied at 17. Back to DeJanes. Fox going back row, and DeJanes hits it out of bounds.
She's still being aggressive, though, which is, I mean, that's good. You can't teach that. So,
No, not at all.
and you don't get that many opportunities for a back row attack as a little barrel.
Nope. Anderson's serve is in the net. Maybe this is the break that West Central needs. Their game is tied at 18, so we got Sydney Elliott coming back in. She's been great up at the front row tonight, as well as serving. So
Summer Davis back to serve. Ball's up, a good short serve, or
and we're gonna try to free ball it over, which they do. Ooh, Gregory within a shank.
she was caught on her heels too.
Yeah.
She was not ready to be moving there.
Nope. Wardlow's coming in for Davis in the back row. We have a rotation, or Peebles is rotating into the game for Pleasant Hill. She's going to go back to serve. Pleasant Hill's up 19-18. Serve
To
is
Janes.
up and
Fox will go
good.
chase it down. Free ball sent over by Sellers.
Oh gosh.
See,
Orr's
Orr will-
up. She didn't even get her feet off the ground, but she gets a kill.
You did have two Cougars go up there. The block was definitely late and it wasn't sealed, so the ball went straight through the middle actually.
All right, well, we're going to take a timeout.
Good little
And-
finisher by Orr there though.
Yeah, and they've done a good job. So just as a reminder that you can follow along as the volleyball team's going to play at Bluffs tomorrow against Triopia. And West Central Cougar Sports is where you can find that game. That's the Bluffs YouTube page. Let's see. We will come back. WC Athletics Sport page will be back on Friday night where we'll be playing Carrollton for the varsity football game tonight.
Sorry,
There's
Decker had to get a few words in there.
Yeah. He doesn't like me talking so much. Hi,
Are you going
buddy.
to talk to the people? Say go Cougars.
That'll be the best part of the whole night right there. As he's trying to eat the microphone.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, like I said, join us tomorrow, WC Cougar Sports, where the girls are going to take on Triopia for a conference game at Bluffs.
Okay, wow.
All right, back to serve for Pleasant Hill is going to be Peebles. They are up 20-18. This is the second set of this varsity match. Nice hard serve. She's got a nice
Back
serve
set by
and-
Fox to Sellers, and the ball will sail long.
Yep.
A little more follow through there,
Yep.
which I'm sure she's a little bit uncomfortable in the right side position since she's normally our middle hitter, but
Yep. We're going to go backside again to Sellers with a nice kill right at like the 3-point line. Nice work. She followed through real good that time.
I spoke at the right time and she
Yes, you
proved me
did.
wrong.
Usually we jinx them, but this time you brought her some hope. Slagle's coming in to the front row. We've got Anna Sellers back to serve. West Central is down 19-21.
Good serve by Sellers. Lanter to Peebles, back set to Orr, and it does not clear the net.
No.
We did have a double block up there for the Cougars. It was not sealed though, so I mean, had Orr gotten up just a little bit, the ball still may have went through, but it was a good effort there.
Yep, and Lanter was there to get the reception, so that's good.
Anderson. Peebles tried to get there, but Slagle shut her down.
Yep, nice work. Nice fight. It's 21. Game is tied. Sellers back to serve again.
It's definitely been a good back and forth volley
Yep,
night
it has.
for the Cougars and the Wolves.
And
That
serve
serve will
out of
sail.
bounds. All right, she's going to have a seat. DeJane's is coming in for the back row, and back to serve for Pleasant Hill is going to be Chloe Orr.
Can't say I would hate to know how many missed serves there were by the Cougars
I
so far
know.
tonight.
Ooh. So that's a nice short serve by Orr, but the Cougars did recover. It wasn't very pretty, but
Slagle back to Fox.
nice tip, back row. Ooh. And nice work for the front row. Fox and Slagle both there. Both had their blocks there, but the pass was over, and they just tipped it back into the hole, and point for West Central. Tied it back up at 22, so close to Fox, back row, or serve, I'm sorry.
Lily Little did replace Ashley Gregory on that play.
Ooh.
Spike by Pleasant Hill. I'm not even sure who
I think it
actually
was
hit that.
Lanter.
Okay, Lanter, and then DeJane's got a hand on it, but not enough to get it up in the air.
No, back to serve, Courtney Holcomb for Pleasant Hill. They are up 23-22.
Little to Fox, who's going to send it outside back to Little.
Ooh, nice hit by Lily Little, but Madeline Lanter was there too, and she had a great block. However, outside hand went out of bounds. So point West Central. That was a nice work up there at the net.
It's a good job by Little to get a good angle on that ball to ricochet off the block.
Yep, Lanter with the reception, and we're going to take a free ball over.
Elliott to Fox, who will send it to the middle to Slagle, who will tip it to Peebles. Anderson out to Lanter, tight. She tips it.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Are they going to call her in the net? Nope, they didn't. Nice work. That was a short little hustle there by Davis, who was on the right or the left side, and then somehow Lily's
she
on
happened
the right
to get that ball
side,
to her, and good job by Little to chase it down too.
You guys saw it happen. It was kind of a hard thing to call. So hey, West Central just sealed the deal in the second match. It was a little tight for comfort there, but they did take care of it 25-23, as they also took the first set 25-22. So West Central is going to come away with both wins for the matches here tonight. Make sure, if you want to keep watching more volleyball, that you follow WC Cougar Sports, where they're going to be playing Triopia at Bluffs tomorrow night starting at 6. And then you can join us back here on Friday night at WC Athletics, where Thad and Mark will be broadcasting the varsity football game versus Carrollton, and that will be our senior night. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the birthday wishes. And